There's something crucial we have all been missing, and it took me 3 years to realize it. Every single day, someone online is always shouting on the same mantra: set goals, set goals, set goals, set goals. Let's be brutally honest, none of those videos have actually helped. We feel a wave of motivation after we finish watching them, and even a bit of clarity. Then we start setting up big goals, we fill up our journals, and few weeks in, reality hits. We get overwhelmed and we start seeing the goal as something that is impossible, and slowly we give up. Why does this keep happening? Because setting goal is the most easiest part, but you doing the things that will lead you to those goals consistently is the most difficult thing I've ever known on planet Earth. At the beginning, it feels like magic, like the rush of excitement, the dopamine of you envisioning your new self, the hope that this time things will be different and like you are unstoppable. But nobody really talks about the crash that comes after. Nobody really talks about the guilt you feel 2 weeks after you haven't touched the book you said you would finish. I was so obsessed with understanding this circle that I went through all my old journals, and what I discovered shocked me. Over the past 17 months, I've set over 179 goals, and guess how many I've achieved? Almost none. And many of them weren't just unachieved, they were completely forgotten. They were so unrealistic. Like it was just as if I was flipping through a stranger's dreams, someone who knows nothing about life or how life actually works. That is when I understood that we need to start educating ourselves on not just how to set goals, but how to make them real. Like how to set processes or design processes that fits our real life, not the fictional world. I will say this again and again. Setting goal is the easiest part, but doing the things that will lead you to that goal, that is where the work lies. Ask yourself, how realistic is your approach? Okay, let's say you set a goal of reading 50 books in a year. Sounds good, right? Okay, then reality hits. You start seeing so many uncertainties, you were interrupted. Maybe probably it's because of the job you are doing. It's taking so much time and you miss some days. Some people would just give up, saying that they weren't consistent enough. The truth is, you are human and you will never be perfect. Like something will always come your way. What matters is not you avoiding failure, but how quickly you came back after failing. That is what matters. Alright, here's a better approach. Instead of saying, I'll read 2 hours every single day for 1 year, start with something your brain can process. Try, I'll read 90 minutes every single day for the next 30 days. That's it. Make it simple. Make it feel achievable. That is how you can actually achieve it. After those 30 days, review. Ask yourself, did this work? Can I go longer? Then stretch to 60 days. Build consistency as if you are laying bricks. One piece at a time, not all at once. Because here's what I've learned. When you set goals that look impossible, your brain panics. But when you break them down into something doable, it calms down, it cooperates, and that's how progress actually begins. Adapt your approach. Don't shame yourself. Understand yourself. That's how you actually move from setting goals to achieving them. It's simple. I hope this helps, and that brings us to the final episode of Finding Clarity and Growing. I hope you learned something important. I hope you can see something way clearer now and feel less alone. Remember, growth isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, slowly, and messy, and that's okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.